Namaste, my dear students. All of you are welcome in this today's English class, and I am here to take your English class of grade 8. Today, we are going to do Unit 1. So, my dear students, all of you turn on page 6 of your textbook and get ready with your necessary materials. Today, we are going to do the listening and grammar part of Unit 1. Okay? Listening and grammar part. Okay. Now, my dear students, let's start it with our listening part. Now, listening. This girl is listening something, isn't it? Okay. Now, let's see the pictures here. I've taken it from your book. You can turn on page 6. Look at the pictures and answer these questions. Okay. Who do you think these girls are? Who do you think these girls are? These two girls. Okay. They are friends. Very good. They are friends. Now, another question. See. What do you think they are talking about? What do you think they are talking about? I think or we think they are talking about their timetable. Okay. Now, my dear students, we are going to do the listening exercise. Okay. I will play you an audio. You have to listen it carefully and do the related exercise. Okay. Understood? So, my dear students, are you ready to do the listening exercise? Yes, very good. Now, I will tell you some rules while listening the audio. Okay, I'll play you an audio as I've already told you, and I'll tell you some rules. I will play you an audio for 3 times. How many times? 1, 2, 3 times. Now, what will you do in these 3 times? When I play the audio for you the first time, you have to be familiar with the text. And while playing an audio for the second time, you have to write the answers. Very good. And while playing an audio for the third time or the last time, you have to check the answers. Very good. Okay, let's read out the questions first. Okay, what is it there? Let's see it. Listen to the audio. I'll play you an audio. Okay, I will play you an audio and you listen to the audio and complete the table. The table is given here and it's not complete. It's incomplete. And complete the table with missing information. Okay, you have to complete the table with the missing information. And for that you have to listen the audio. Now, it's maths here and the blank space is here. Lunch and it's written 12 noon. History and it's written in the afternoon at, and here the blank space again. Science class is here and it's a blank space here. And there is the blank space, it's written class. Okay. And it's written art here. Okay. Now, are you ready to listen the audio? Yes, very good. Now, I'll tell you the rules once again. I'm going to play an audio for 3 times. Very good. While listening the audio for the first time, you have to be familiar with the text. Very good. And while playing an audio for the second time, you have to write the answers. Good. And while playing an audio for the last time, you have to check the answers whether you have written it correct or not. Okay, my dear students, let's be familiar with the text. I'll play you an audio for the first time.
How is your new schedule?
Great.
What's your first class in the morning?
I have math with Mr. Anderson at 8 o'clock.
What time do you have lunch?
At 12 noon.
Really? Me too. Do you have history class in the morning or the afternoon?
In the afternoon at 2:15.
Oh, what about science?
I have science at 9 o'clock.
What's your last class?
Art.
Me too. Great.
Oh no, that's the bell. We're late.
Okay, my dear students, now are you ready to listen an audio for the second time? And what you have to do it here? Okay, write the answers. Very good. Now, let's listen it.
How is your new schedule?
Great.
What's your first class in the morning?
I have math with Mr. Anderson at 8 o'clock.
What time do you have lunch?
At 12 noon.
Really? Me too. Do you have history class in the morning or the afternoon?
In the afternoon at 2:15.
Oh, what about science?
I have science at 9 o'clock.
What's your last class?
Art.
Me too. Great.
Oh no, that's the bell. We're late.
Now, my dear students, after this, I am going to play an audio for the last time. Okay. Are you ready to correct the answers? Yes, very good. Listen the audio and correct your answers. Okay.
How is your new schedule?
Great.
What's your first class in the morning?
I have math with Mr. Anderson at 8 o'clock.
What time do you have lunch?
At 12 noon.
Really? Me too. Do you have history class in the morning or the afternoon?
In the afternoon at 2:15.
Oh, what about science?
I have science at 9 o'clock.
What's your last class?
Art.
Me too. Great.
Oh no, that's the bell. We're late.
Now, after this, let's correct the answers again. Okay. Listen to the audio and complete the table with the missing information. Let's correct it. Maths. What did you write it here? Maths? Maths? Okay. 8 o'clock. Very good. Maths class at 8 o'clock. And lunch is already given 12 noon. History in the afternoon at? In the afternoon at what time? Very good. 2:15 p.m. Okay, 2:15 p.m. Now, science class 9 o'clock. Very good. 9 o'clock. And art class is the art class is the last class. Very good, my dear students. After this, I'll give you one task. Okay, let's see it. What is the timetable of your daily activities? Maybe you have the timetable of your daily activities. Yes. Ask and answer questions as in the audio. You can see the picture also here. You can see the timetable of daily activities of this girl. Okay. Now, my dear students, what is the timetable of your daily activities then? What is it? You ask and answer questions as in the audio, as we listened it just before. Okay, I'll show you one example and you can do it in the same way. Let's see it. Okay, you can see the conversation between teacher and Ram, okay, about the daily routine. Now you can see it here. Ram, can you tell me your daily routine? The teacher says. And Ram says, yes sir. I wake up at 5:30 a.m. Around 6:30 a.m. I take breakfast. Then having lunch. I leave for school at 9:30 a.m. You can see the daily activities, okay, daily routine of home. Ram. After the school hours, I reach my home around at 5 p.m. Okay. Teacher. What do you do right after that? What do you do right after that? Ram says, right after that, I do my homework and read my books. I do my homework and read my books. I take dinner at 8 p.m. Then after I watch television, around 10 p.m. I go to bed. Teacher says, really impressive routine. Keep it up, Ram. And Ram says, Thank you, sir. Okay, my dear students, you can have the conversation, you ask questions and answer them with your friends about your daily activities in the same way. Okay? Now, after this, my dear students, we have completed our first part. And what is it? Okay, listening part. Okay, we have completed our listening part. Now, we are going to our second part, that is grammar. Okay, that is grammar. We are going to do the grammar part. Okay. Now, my dear students, now all of you turn on page 8 of your exercise book. Are you ready to do the grammar part? Yes, very good, my dear students. Now, let's see it. Grammar. Before starting our grammar section, I would like to show you some pictures. Let's start it with some pictures, okay? It's grammar 2 part. Now, let's see. What do you see here in these two pictures? See. My father goes to gym every day. You can see the picture of gymal also. My father goes to gym every day. And in the second picture, it is they often play football. Okay, they often play football. Now see here. My father is what? Subject. Very good. Goes, verb. Now see here, one thing. My father is singular or plural? My father. Singular. Very good. And singular subject always takes what kind of verb? Singular subject tells plural verb? No, what? Singular verb. See here, singular subject, singular verb. Okay. Now in the second one, they often play football. Okay. They, is it singular or plural? Singular or plural? They. Very good. Plural. And play is, what is play? Play is plural verb, and we tell it as the best form of the verb also. Okay, we tell it verb 1 also. Okay. Now, can you tell the type of sentences? My father goes to gym every day. They often play football. Okay, affirmative sentence or positive sentence. Very good, my dear students. Let's see another picture. Okay. He doesn't want to do his homework. See his face. He's doing like this. He doesn't want to do his homework. He's so lazy. He's making the paper balls and throwing there on the table. Okay. He doesn't want to do his homework. Now, another. They hardly go to the theater. Okay. They hardly go to the theater. Now see, words like hardly, seldom, rarely make the sentences what? Negative. Very good. They make the sentences negative. Okay. And he doesn't want to do his homework is also negative sentence. Okay. Understood? And they hardly go to the theater is also negative because of the word hardly. And as I've already told you, hardly, seldom, rarely, they make the sentences, these words make the sentences negative. Okay. Now you can see it here. To make it negative, we used does here as the what kind of verb? Auxiliary verb. Very good. And what is the main verb here? What is the main verb here? Want. Very good. He doesn't want to do his homework. They hardly go to the theater. These are negative sentences. Okay. Now after that, let's see another one. Okay. Let's see another. You just remember what I have told you. Okay. Now see in this slide, What time does your brother get up every day? You can see your brother here. What time does your brother get up every day? And there is the question mark at the last of the sentence. Okay, there is question mark. Just remember it. Where do they go? Where do they go? You can see here in the picture. Where do they go? Now see. What time does your brother get up every day? Can you tell the type of the sentence? Very good. It is an what? Interrogative sentence. Very good. It is an interrogative sentence. Now see here. And as I've told you before also, it's your brother does. Okay. And while making it interrogative, we use does and there is the question mark at the last. Okay. Does as the auxiliary verb. Okay. Get as the main verb. And if it is plural, then we use what? Do we use does? Do we use does? No. We use do. Very good. Does for singular, do for plural. Okay. After this, my dear students, let's see here in the board, on the board also. Let's see it. Let's take an example. Now, tell one example of positive sentence. One example. Okay, very good. They play football. Okay, football. Now, this is the positive sentence. Okay. Now, my dear students, what is they? What is they? What is they? Good. It is subject. And play is verb. Okay. Which verb? Singular, plural. What? Plural subject, plural verb. Okay. Plural subject, plural verb. And it is verb. And it is verb 1. Okay. Plus its object. Now, can you tell one more example of positive sentence? Yes. He plays football. Very good. He plays football. Now, what is he? He is subject. Singular subject, singular verb. So, it is verb 5 plus object. Okay. Now, my dear students, let's see it here. Subject plus verb 1 plus object, or we can tell it subject plus verb 5, verb 1, verb 5 plus object. We have derived the structure from these examples. Okay. We have derived the structure from these sentences. Now, let's see it. Can you tell me the tense of this sentence now? Structure is already given here. Can you tell? Okay. Very good. It is what? Simple present tense. Very good. It is simple present tense. And now, my dear students, we are going to do simple present tense today. Okay. This is the positive structure, positive sentence structure of simple present tense. Let's do it another now. Let's do it another. And now we have another sentence that is negative. Now, can you tell me the negative sentence? Okay, very good. They do not play what? They do not play football. Okay. Now, let's derive the structure here again. Okay. They is what? Subject. Very good. Subject. And do is what? Auxiliary verb. Very good. Auxiliary verb. Plus, not, plus, or we can tell it verb 1. Verb 1 plus object. Okay. Now, let's make another. Not, play and object. Okay. Let's make another singular one. Okay. He does not play football. Okay. Now, let's derive it in the same way. Subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus verb 1 plus object. Okay. Let's see it. They do not play football. Okay, we have derived the structure, the negative, derived the structure of simple present tense in negative sentence. Okay, subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus verb 1 plus object. Do for plural and does for singular. Okay, one more, my dear students. Let's do it of interrogative sentence. Let's see it. Now, tell one interrogative sentence. Okay. Do they play football? Okay. Let's derive the structure here. What is it? They is auxiliary verb, as we did it before also. And this is what? They is subject, and this is verb 1 plus football is object. Okay, and the question mark at the last. Let's see it. It is do they play football. Okay, we have derived the structure here. Auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. Okay, my dear students, after this, let's go to our exercise related to simple present tense. Very good. Let's see it. You can see the letter here, okay? And we have taken it from the reading to part. We are not going to do it, but we are going to find something here. What is it? Can you guess? Yes, we are going to find out the sentences that are in simple present tense. Okay, let's see. These sentences are from the letter. Complete them with the missing words. Okay, and you have to make it simple present tense. Okay, I've taken the portion of the letter here. Let's see it. Grade 8 students. Blank is there, grateful for the computer lab. And let's see the portion of the letter. Let's read it out. We are very grateful that you have been successful in establishing a computer lab at our school. We are very grateful. Grade 8 students are very grateful. So, very good. Are. Okay. Now, another sentence. See. The lab, blank is here, us with the most up-to-date learning devices. Okay. Now, let's see it here. Where is the lab? You can find it out here. The lab provides us with the most up-to-date learning devices. So, it is what? Provides. Very good. Now, number C. It, blank is here, us gain technological knowledge too. It, at the last sentence, it helps us gain technological knowledge too. The answer is helps. Okay. Now we have two more sentences. Let's see it. And I've taken the portion also. Now, only a few computers blank is there, the required software installed. What is it? See? This admirable effort, however, is not quite sufficient in accomplishing its goal. In fact, the lab is lacking some necessary equipment. To begin with, there are insufficient number of computers. Second, only a few computers have the required software installed. So you can see it here, only a few computers. Okay, the answer is here. Have the required software installed. Okay. And at last, number E, what is it? This, the blank is here and our learning. Okay. This, see here, what is it? Very good, limits our learning. Okay, my dear students, we have another exercise also. Let's see it. Rearrange the jumbled words to form correct sentences in simple present as shown in the example. We did this structure also and so many examples also. Let's rearrange these jumbled words and form correct sentences in simple present tense. Okay, the example is given here. See, leave the bus at 9 a.m. to Dhahran, and the bus to Dhahran leaves at 9 a.m. is the arranged form. Okay, let's see it. Number A, work he in a departmental store. What will be the correct answer? He is singular subject. And is it work there? No. What? Works. Let's see the answer. He works in a departmental store. Okay, let's see more sentences. Suman at weekend do his laundry. Is it Suman do his laundry as the weekend? What is it? Okay, does. Okay, see. Suman does his laundry at the weekend. Okay. Now number C. My friend and I once a month go to cinema. How will you arrange it and make it simple present tense? My friend and I, two people, isn't it? Many people, my friends and I. Okay, plural subject, plural verb. My friends and I go to cinema once a month. Very good. Now, D. Give nice gift me, my neighbor, neighbor. Okay. Now, what will be the correct sentence? My neighbor, and it's neighbor. Okay, my neighbor. Only one neighbor. So, giver gives. Very good, gives. Okay. See, my neighbor gives me a nice gift. Now, let's see others also. Playing always love the guitar Akash. Akash, only one. So, Akash always loves playing the guitar. Okay, very good. Now, let's do number F. Number F. A doctor, mother, be my. Very good. My mother is a doctor. Now number G. Drive she always too fast her scooter. She always drives her scooter too fast. Let's see others also. The day a lot of work people during. Okay, now what is it? A lot of people work during the day. Very good. Now, where your brother work? Where does your brother work? You have to make it question. Another, what time your sister every day get up? We did the interrogative also, isn't it? What time does your sister get up every day? Okay, after this, my dear student, we have one more exercise. Okay, let's see it. Complete the following text using the present simple form of the verbs in the brackets. Let's do it. Peter Hansen. Peter Hansen. Start or starts? Verb 1 or verb 5? Very good. Starts. His day at 7. He has or have? Has. Good. His breakfast in the kitchen with all the family. He? Very good. Likes orange juice, toast and milk. He always what? Has an apple. His mother. Only his mother. Very good. Believes an apple a day. A day keeps the doctor away. Okay, let's see another. After breakfast, you can see the picture also. After breakfast, Peter, what? Makes his bed and tidies up his bedroom. Very good. He gets ready for lessons. He must not be late. His mother is or are? Is very strict. Now one more paragraph. At 8, the other Hansen kids, so many kids, so plural verbs start their lessons. At midday, they have their lunch. Then it's sports time. They love playing basketball, inline skating and skateboarding. Okay. Now we are one more here. After a refreshing shower, the famous Hansen brothers, okay, 2, rehearse till dinner because their fans, what? Are, okay, fans, a lot of fans are very demanding. They want every detail to be okay. Now let's see it. Peter and his brothers do or dodge. You have to make it negative. What did we do? Very good. Don't have dinner with their parents as their father is always late. Their mother do or dodge. Okay, doesn't like it very much. So at weekends they are always together. Now let's recall what we did it today. Okay, let's recall it. We did the listening text related to the daily activities. We did the comprehension exercise listening to the audio. And I have played an audio for 3 times. We discussed simple present tense. We did the exercises related with the simple present tense. So many exercises related with the simple present tense. And at last, I am going to give you the homework. Let's see it. Write a couple of paragraphs about your daily routine. Okay, you have to write a couple of paragraphs about your daily routine. Okay, my dear students, I think you enjoyed my class very much. Thank you and namaste.